Paco, thanks for being here. First, obvious question, I guess. Is it working?
Yeah.
Okay, so second obvious question. I believe that Neon Flash was first a short film, right? It lasted about 15 minutes?
Yeah, yeah.
So how come you had the idea of making a full-length feature out of it? Was that something you already wanted to do when you made the short film? Or was it something that you did once the opportunity arose to do that?
No, in fact, the script was before the short film. So the thing was that doing the short film was like doing a trailer and try to test the characters and try to test the comedy. And it went very on in the festivals. It won like 50 awards, I think. And it's like the audience asks for the long version. They always said like, oh, this is ending? Well, what's going to happen next? So it's kind of a, it's not, sometimes when the people watch the movie, I don't think they get the feeling that it's a short film that becomes long and fluffy and it's like, what? The short was better. I think the long film was, the feature film was from the beginning was there and it has to be made.
Where was it shot? Where did you shoot it?
Yeah, we shot it mostly in Argentina, in Buenos Aires. I know it's weird. And also in Spain, in the south of Spain. But it was a tricky shooting. It was very complicated.
What was difficult about the show? What were some of the problems you encountered while doing that?
Lots. Lots of problems. First, when we were shooting with transvestite in the street, our main actor, Ricky, Mario, he's very hot, okay? He's very attractive. So lots of transvestite tried to have sex with him. In fact, there was a shoot. We were shooting, and he was walking in the street with Princess, with La Infantita, and we were shooting, and suddenly a huge, he was like this, a transvestite, came into the screen and tried to touch his butt and tried to, to like do some stuff to Mario. But Ricky was very, he was like the karate, who was very smart, so he get around. And also, I don't know, with shooting with the blood and the shootings and everything, it was kind of complicated for me. My first feature was a horror film, and I wasn't like, used to shoot with guns and stuff. But I would say that, in fact, I said it was tough. It wasn't, in fact. We laugh a lot. I think we had a great laugh every time Angelito was speaking or the mother was speaking. Our biggest problem was the laughter from the team. That every time we were shooting, it's like, fuck, somebody laugh again. So we had to repeat. Okay, but that wasn't.
Some people think that, for example, the films of Guy Ritchie are an influence. Is that true, do you think?
Yeah, I gotta say that I have nothing to do with Madonna. I don't like her. And also, when I was a little kid, people used to compare me with, with Obelix, okay, because I was very fat. So this is an improvement. Okay, this is comparing me to Tarantino and Guy Ritchie. I think it's something good.
Yeah, Tarantino I also thought of. Pulp Fiction,
yeah.
The best.
So yes, I admire these guys. I saw Reservoir Dogs when I was like 14, and I thought, okay, this is so cool. But I think the thing is that all the thing that happens in the movie happens in my neighborhood in the south of Spain, in Seville.
In the beginning, you said this is a comedy, and I think there are funny moments in it and jokes. But I think also the film is serious at a lot of moments.
Yeah, of course. I said comedy because I was scared of the reaction of the audience. But of course, I think what I like about the movie is that I think, if you're doing a movie about horrors, about prostitution, about people that are suffering, about robbers and all this kind of, I think I always say it's a movie about motherfuckers, but with a heart.
You say you like to mix genres. Does it mean that a pure genre film, like a zombie film, would not be the kind of film you like to make, or?
No, I already did that. My script, Sexy Killer, was my script, so I already did that zombie movie. Well, in fact, it was a kind of a mix of a genre because it started like a slasher movie, and it changed it to a zombie movie.
So do you have any idea yet on what your next project's gonna be? And will it be a mix of different genres, or might it be a genre movie nonetheless?
I'm not sure yet. I'm writing my new script. It's called Men with No Fear. It's about robbers, but it's like a heist movie, and it's about a guy that a guy that robs from a huge drug dealer. But also I've received many interesting stuff. I have received a script about Elliot Ness and Al Capone, and I would really love to do that, you know. So I think, you know, everything that I receive, it's stuff that mix the genre and have some comedy and some violence. So I think they like the movie and they wanna. I wanna keep doing that kind of stuff.
I have a question about the financing. How is it for you easy to finance your movies? Because, well,
no, I know.
The reason I'm asking is, for example, there's a Belgian filmmaker that is also going to Los Angeles now. He's offered also scripts, but he says it's very difficult to really close a deal.
Yeah. Well, it took me 10 years to do this movie, you know. So it was kind of difficult to get the money, especially for this movie, because nobody believed that this movie was going to work, or they thought it was too violent. It was too weird. In fact, in some moments, we had some money from some guys, but they told us, okay, we want to do the movie, but not a whorehouse, not a club. Let's do a restaurant. Or it was like, what? Not, you know, mother and son? No, a couple. Think about a couple. And it was like, what the fuck? So you know, the thing is that I wanted to do the movie my way, with my sense of humor, with my violence, with my characters. So it took 10 years to do the movie.
I also like the music in your movie. Do you have a special interest in music?
Yeah, I love music, and I think it had...
Except Madonna.
Yeah, it had lots to do, except Madonna, and it had lots to do with them. I think movies, sound and vision. So, you know, I really, you know, that's the only thing that I think...
That's also when I thought of Tarantino, because he also pays a lot of attention to that.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing that has in common with Trainspotting. You know, I think I tried to do a movie with the anger, and, you know, when the movie was showing, like 2 hours ago, it started, and I felt that it was not so loud, and I went to the projectionist and say, a little bit more volume. So, you know, when I see the movie, I want to feel like, dun, 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 you know, I want to feel it. So it's like you got to feel it in your chest.
When you visit festivals like this, of course you meet all the filmmakers, actors and so, and have you experienced that cooperation is developed out of that, out of those meetings? Have you had that before or not?
Okay. No, it's, you know, as they say, Hollywood is the land of dreams. So they are always saying, every time that I have been, in the last 2 months, I think I have been like in 100 meetings, and they love you in the first place. It's like you enter in the room, it's like, oh, we love your movie so much. You are so great. And it's like, oh, I'm going to do a movie with these guys. But once you know, I went to the Weinstein's company, I went to Lionsgate, I went to lots of places. And, you know, when you have done like 25 meetings and everybody tells you the same, you kind of think, you know, these guys, it's the opposite that in Spain. In Spain, all the producers are like gray people. Oh my God, what I'm saying. It's like they have a lack of enthusiasm. You know, it's like, you know, fuck, we're doing movies. You know, you should be happy. And in the United States, it's the opposite. It's like they are just like always high. They are like happy all the time. So you never know if they are for real or not. And it's kind of tricky. You know, once I do my first movie in Hollywood, if I do it someday, I will tell you when it's for real. But right now, it's like I'm making 100 movies in the next 2 months. The BIFFF is the best festival in the world.
Yeah!
Let's go!